The tension inside the studio of The View reached a boiling point the moment Tom Cruise and Jane Fonda sat across from each other, completely unaware that they were minutes away from creating one of the most explosive moments in daytime television history. What began as a polite conversation about the evolution of Hollywood quickly transformed into a heated, high-stakes confrontation that stunned the hosts, the live audience, and millions of viewers who later watched the viral clips online. Jane Fonda, known for her outspoken nature, began challenging Cruise's filmmaking philosophy. She questioned the extreme physical risks he takes for his blockbuster stunts, suggesting that his approach pressures younger actors into risking their safety for attention. Her words cut sharply through the air, causing immediate murmurs among the studio crowd. Tom Cruise stayed calm for a moment, but only for a moment. Then, in the controlled yet powerful tone that made him one of Hollywood's most dominant figures, he fired back. He explained that his dedication isn't about ego or spectacle, but about honoring the audience who expects authenticity. He spoke about the hundreds of crew members who rely on the success of each project, the global fans who admire his work ethic, and the 4 decades he has spent pushing cinematic boundaries. Commitment isn't dangerous, he said firmly, but ignoring passion is. His words landed like a shockwave across the table. Fonda tried to interrupt, insisting that Hollywood needed substance over stunts, but Cruise wasn't backing down. He countered with the argument that real substance comes from giving everything you have, mentally, physically, and emotionally, to your craft. He reminded her that films like Top Gun and Mission Impossible aren't successful because of explosions, but because viewers feel the real fear, real effort, and real emotion behind every scene. At this point, the audience was frozen, completely glued to the escalating confrontation. The hosts attempted to intervene several times, nervously smiling and trying to transition to safer topics, but the energy was too intense. Cruise, maintaining perfect composure, dismantled each of Fonda's criticisms with well-reasoned points. His confidence didn't come off as arrogance, instead, it reflected a lifetime of hard work, discipline, and unwavering focus. Fonda, clearly surprised by Cruise's refusal to soften his stance, tried once more to challenge him, until Cruise delivered the line that would later dominate headlines: "Respect the craft or don't criticize those who do the work." The audience gasped. The moment instantly transformed from a debate into a historic confrontation. Within minutes of airing, social media platforms erupted. Clips were reposted millions of times, hashtags related to the clash trended for hours, and comment sections flooded with heated arguments. Some viewers applauded Fonda for raising concerns about safety and responsibility, while others celebrated Cruise for fearlessly defending his passion and principles. Even several celebrities weighed in, calling the exchange one of the most intense live TV moments in years. By the time the show returned from commercial break, the atmosphere had completely changed. The hosts looked visibly rattled, the audience was buzzing, and both Cruise and Fonda sat in tense silence, the damage already done. Though the segment eventually moved on, the impact of their explosive confrontation was unmistakable. In the end, the clash became more than just a disagreement, it became a cultural moment. A moment that exposed the divide between old-school Hollywood ideals and modern cinematic ambition. And without question, it cemented itself as The View's most unforgettable showdown ever.